You viewed something today that a woman has invented. Maybe it was Wi-Fi. Maybe it was the dishwasher. Maybe it was the material inside a bulletproof vest. Yeah, women invented all of those things. But here's the thing. People rely on them every single day, but often can't even name one of those women inventors' names. Not because the inventions weren't brilliant, not because the inventions weren't real. Lord help me without the dishwasher. The problem was never talent. It was paperwork. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to change that. Starting with you. Welcome to Inventors. I'm Madeline Stoddard, educator, founder, and the person who can't stop talking about how women need to be more patent holders. Today, we're starting at the very beginning. Why women are one of the most underrepresented inventors on the planet, and exactly what we're going to do about it. Let's play a little game. I'm going to name something you have used or are using right now, and I want you to think about who invented it. The light bulb. Yeah, of course you know Thomas Edison. What about the windshield wiper? The first patent for the automatic windshield wiper was filed in 1903 by Mary Anderson. Yeah, I see you knowing Edison and not Mary. I'm just kidding. I know, Edison's important too. She noticed that drivers kept stopping their cars to wipe rain off the glass manually. I think this was like on a streetcar or something like that. And instead of just staying annoyed, she thought there's got to be a better way. And she built it. Now, what about Kevlar? This is the material that's used in bulletproof vests, aerospace engineering, I think electrical cables. This was invented by Stephanie Kwolek in 1965. She was a chemist at DuPont who created something that has saved countless of lives. Think about how many people use and wear a bulletproof vest. And it's fiber optic cables. Oh my gosh, that's used like very widely. And you're probably like using them right now without even realizing it. Okay, this is an underrated invention, but liquid paper. Whiteout, the thing that rescued every typed document before computers existed. It was invented by Betty Naismith Graham. She was a secretary, not a scientist, and she mixed up the batch in her kitchen. I am someone who is constantly making mistakes, so I really thank Betty. This next one, well, it's huge. Probably the biggest of them all. Wi-Fi technology. Some of the foundational frequency hopping work that underpins modern wireless communication traces back to Hedy Lamarr, and she's got a phenomenal story. She was a Hollywood actress in World War II. She is someone that was repeatedly told that she was too pretty to be an inventor, but obviously we're so glad that she didn't listen to all of the naysayers. Okay, let's take a moment to process. The inventions are there. The inventors are there. The gap is in the pipeline. It's who gets access to the information, the resources, and the belief that their ideas are worth protecting. Like, take Hedy Lamarr. How many people told her that her ideas were dumb or stupid? Don't let them win. So why in 2026, with more women in business and education than ever before, are we still at only 13%? And I think about this a lot. Ultimately, I think it comes down to three invisible walls that most people never name out loud, or they're just like denying its existence. In my opinion, here are the three invisible walls holding women inventors back. First up, we have the visibility wall. We aren't shown ourselves in this story. Mirrors and windows are a big thing. If you grow up and every inventor you learn about looks nothing like you, if the narrative of inventor doesn't include you, it's incredibly hard to see yourself in that role. Representation isn't just inspiration, it's permission. Number two is the validation wall. Women are statistically more likely to second guess their ideas before they ever file, pitch, or even say them out loud. Studies show that women often wait longer to file patents, discounting their own innovations as not significant enough. I know I am very guilty of doing this too. Meanwhile, less developed concepts sail through. Your idea, it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be yours. Number three, the navigation wall, the intellectual property system, patents, trademarks, copyrights. Well, it can feel a little bit like it was designed by lawyers for lawyers. The language, it's dense. The process, it seems expensive. And honestly, it can be. And no one hands the roadmap to others, specifically women, the way that others get it handed to. That's what Inventors is here to fix, hopefully. None of these walls are permanent. Every single one of them is breakable. And the first way that you break something is by knowing it exists and not denying it. I want to dismantle one more thing before we close, because I think it's the biggest myth of them all. This is why I really love invention and entrepreneurship. It's not just a STEM thing. It's not a lab thing. It's not an I need an engineering degree thing. Invention is about noticing that something doesn't work and actively trying to fix it. It happens in kitchens, it happens in classrooms, in salons and hospitals, in living rooms at midnight. It's when you've tried solving a problem that's been driving you crazy for months. Invention is problem solving with intention. And women, well, we're extraordinary problem solvers. So here's what I want you to do before the next episode. I want you to think about one problem that you've solved in your work, at home, in your community that you've never given yourself credit for. Something you've built, designed, organized, or figured out how to make better. And I don't mean to single out moms, but oh my goodness, moms are the ultimate problem solvers. Teachers, nurses, these historic female-dominated spaces, yeah, huge problem solvers. Write it down. Don't judge it. Don't edit it. Just write it. Because in this series, we are going to walk through exactly how to take that thing, that idea, that process, that solution, and turn it into something that you can protect, own, and build on. Alice Parker, Josephine Cochran, Stephanie Kwolek, Betty Nesmith, Hedy Lamar. These women didn't wait until they were ready. They didn't wait for someone to take them serious. They invented anyway. They filed anyway. Yes, all of them are patent holders. They built anyway. You are in a line that goes back farther than you realize. And this series, this community, it exists to make sure that you have everything you need that maybe they didn't. The information, the tools, and someone in your corner saying your idea is worth it. Next episode, we're going into exactly what Inventors is and why I believe this community is going to change who gets to call themselves an inventor. Hit subscribe so don't miss it. I'm Madeline Stoddard. This is Inventors, and I'll see you next time. Bye.